Okay, are you ready to begin the class? Let's get ready. Yeah. Okay, so before we do that, let's review first. Last time we talked about
bomb.
Yeah?
Bomb.
What kind of bomb was that?
Placer bomba.
Okay, the cha bomba, right? Cha bomba is the combination of two bombs. The what? The Nagasaki, Saki, and
Hiroshima.
Okay, Hiroshima bombs, right? It's the largest test bomb. Where did cha bomba come from?
Russia.
Okay, very good. It's a Russian test bomb. Okay. Do you think, is there any other cha bomba in the future?
No.
No more, because the president of United States and Russia, they make friends that no more bombs, nuclear bombs like cha bomba in the future. Okay, now we're safe. No more bombs. Okay, what will happen, Nick, if we are going to explode more bombs? What do you think will happen?
All of Earth will damage.
You're right. Okay, aside from that, yeah, the Earth will damage, right? And then many people will die, and animals and plants as well. So, and Earth is not a safe place to live. So if we're going to make bombs and explode it. Okay. So Nick, this time, what are we going to talk today?
I think inside the printer.
You're right. So today we're going to talk about what's inside the printer. So I guess before we do that, let us know first all about the printer. Okay. So do you know that there are two kinds of printer?
Yes, laser printer and ink printer.
Very good. So the inkjet printer and the laser printer. So this is the inkjet printer look like. It's simple, right?
Wow.
Okay, it's simple and its only purpose is to print. Okay, but the laser printer, it's more on a complicated side. So there are like photocopy, scanner, as well as printer. And the laser printer is a little bit big than
the fast, but they have one more one a little bit bad.
So which one is faster, the laser printer or the inkjet printer?
Laser.
Oh, are you sure? Okay, probably if it's many, the laser printer is very fast. But if you're only going to print one or two, so the inkjet printer is faster.
Yes, but laser printer, the laser will dry at a few minutes because it's a laser.
Okay, so we're going to watch a 2 minutes video all about the inkjet printer. Oh, by the way, is it cartridge? Oh, what's inside the printer? Okay.
Okay.
This one is too short. Only 3 minutes. Wait a minute, please. We're going to watch this and then we're going to discuss what's inside the printer. Okay, hold on a minute. There's a juice.
With Generation Kulit, mga nagtitipid.
Okay, come on. Okay. What do you think printer is this? Is this inkjet or laser printer?
Yeah, inkjet.
Okay, this is inkjet. Look at inkjet.
Wow.
He opens the inkjet printer. He removes everything. Look at that, the cover, the button,
Oh my.
Why do you do that? It removes everything. Look at that.
Oh,
I guess that is the memory, right? The memory of the printer. Why?
Oh,
And also, that's the cartridge. You know what the cartridge is?
yes,
Cartridge. Okay,
Yeah.
cartridge. It means like the ink of the inkjet.
Oh my God. So many things.
Wow. Why did you do that? The roller.
I think that is the piano.
The piano. No, it's not.
I thought it was.
Oh, why did you remove that?
It's ink color.
And another color.
Oh my.
No more. He removes everything, right?
Yeah. Oh, it opened the ears. I think the table will be all full.
Oh no. Nothing left.
Why did you buy that?
Okay, let's forward this one. So he removes everything. The chips, the roller, the sticks, the wire.
It's all inside the printer.
Yes, so these are all the things inside the printer. What about you, Nick? What kind of printer do you have in your home? Is it an inkjet?
Yeah.
Inkjet. Okay.
Number 2. And what is inside the laser printer?
Okay, wait a minute. Let's go in here. Today we're going to talk about what's inside an inkjet printer first. Inkjet, okay?
Oh,
let's
wait.
start with simple.
Tomorrow we will study about laser printer.
Okay, okay, as you wish. Okay, now let's start with inkjet printer first. Wait a minute.
Wow.
Okay, let's start the basic part of the printer. Okay, can
My
you see this,
printer
Nick?
looks like that.
What?
My printer looks like that.
Okay, because this is an inkjet printer. Okay, so here are the parts of the inkjet paper. You can see the number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 important parts of the printer. Can you read that for me? Can you say paper support?
Paper support.
Okay, what is a paper support, Nick?
Supports the paper wad in the sheet feeder.
Okay, sheet feeder. Say it again.
Sheet feeder.
Very good. So paper support, it supports the
built
paper
Paper
once you put it inside the printer. So this is paper support here.
holds blank paper and atomically feeds the paper during printing.
Okay, automatically feeds the paper during printing. So this is the sheet folder here. Folder, like this one, the roller a while ago, the sheet feeder. Okay, next, number 3.
Printer cover.
Okay.
Covers the printing action. Mechanism open only when installing on or repelling in ink
cartridges. Okay, so the printer cover, we use the printer cover to cover. You only open that when you change the ink cartridges, right? Cartridge. Next, number 4.
Output tray.
Okay, receives.
Receives the inkjet printer.
Okay, this one here, this is the output tray. So once they finish printing, so the paper will go out into the output tray. And number 5.
Output tray extension
Extension.
supports the inkjet printer.
Okay, if it's a long
DVD
paper, if it's a long paper,
supports the CD DVD tray.
okay, so this is number
USB
6. Connector.
Connector. Use contact
Connect.
connect computer and printer using USB
Cable. For example, you want to use your phone and computer, so you can attach here in the USB connector. And number 8.
HGAS help load
The paper.
The paper
Straight.
Straight.
Adjust.
Object the left edge
Guide to fit.
Guide to fit width of your paper.
Whoa, very good reader. Okay, so this is the edge guides. Okay, these are outside the printer, okay? Does your printer look like this?
Yes.
Yes, it is indeed, because this is an inkjet printer. Now let's go inside this one. As you can see a while ago in the video, he removes everything. The first thing he removes is look like this. Can you see this?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is a stepper motors.
Stepper motor.
Okay, it functions, all right? The only movement is it helps to move the printer. As you can see, sometimes when you print like this, the stepping motors do like this, right? It's moving inside because of this stepper motors. So it's the brain to move the printer. Next, can you see this here?
Yes.
Okay, that is stabilizer bar and belt. Okay, you know the stepper motors is moving, so you know it's also stabilizer, so that the ink will not move. The ink will not walk and jump into your table, right? So you need a stabilizer to help that. Okay, next, another here.
Wow.
This is rollers. Okay, as you can see the rollers, they have so many 3 or 4 wheels.
I see how the roller works.
Oh, what?
If you turn on the button, the roller moves and get the paper inside.
Okay, and
then the ink
will print.
Get into the paper. So that the picture will get it.
Move. Okay, yeah, you're right.
Move. And then the last is this
roller
to get out the roller.
Okay, exactly. So the roller will help the paper to get out. Okay, and then another is the nozzle. Okay.
Nozzle.
Or we call it print head. So the print head sometimes.
Head?
Yeah, the print head. So for example, the ink is not working well. You're supposed to have a red color, but sometimes it's green and supposed to be yellow. Sometimes it's pink. So the print head, you are going to open that in order to change the actual color. Okay. They also help all the remaining ink. For example, the ink is everywhere, so the print head will clean it. Okay. Next, this is the brain. That one, the ink. Wow, you have an ink. What's the color?
Yellow, blue,
black.
black.
Wow. And pink. Wow, you have a lot of colors.
And black.
Okay. That's nice.
I have
Do you
two
print?
black on here.
Do you use your printer?
Print ink.
Do you print? Or do you use your printer, Nick?
Use my
Yes, yes, you do. So when you want to print
print.
pictures,
Do you know? It
What
looks
is
like oil.
you're right. It's yellow. It looks like a syrup, a honey. Probably when you're too hungry, you put that ink. You thought it's a honey.
Dang. How can you get the ink inside your food?
Yeah. It's
Yikes.
gonna be too awful, right? Okay. Oh no, Nick, I think our time is over now. So let's end this way. So this is the head of the inkjet printer. So this is the memory. Okay. The memory, or we call it the board. And lastly is the cartridge. So there are two kinds of ink, Nick, the cartridge and the ink that you showed me. Two inks.
Yes, this one.
in there. That one, that is the ink. Okay, we call it ink. And the other one is cartridge. This one is a cartridge look like. Here we go. Here, cartridge. It looks like a battery. Cartridge is more expensive than ink. I like
Yep.
ink.
Yes, it's two. It's really, yeah.
Yeah. Okay,
Rich
last time we're
Nick,
going to talk about laser printer, okay? Now,
that body will cover your all of the printer.
you're right, exactly. Okay, so some other people, they don't buy cartridge printer because it's more expensive so than the ink printer.
Wait a minute, the cartridge printer, I think it's in some offices.
The what?
Office.
Oh, you can also use at home the cartridge. It depends on you. But I suggest that when you buy printer, you buy an ink printer rather than a cartridge use printer.
Oh my daddy's office. Use that.
The
Cartridge.
ink,
Cartridge.
the cartridge. At home, we also have cartridge. It's so expensive, so I don't buy it anymore. Okay, I'll buy another printer, but the ink printer this time.
Yeah.
Okay, now can you say goodbye to Teacher Alan? Let's say goodbye now.
Bye.
Goodbye, and I look forward
Wait.
to see you again. Ah, don't
Yeah,
use that.
yeah.
That is not a honey. Yes. Bye-bye.
Bye bye.